Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Rudy Banks, your host of the Entrepreneur Journey, bringing you guys another valuable video. You know, today I was sitting here thinking, there's only like 15 days left in 2019. And if you've been struggling to make money online, online business this year, you just haven't met your financial goals, you might be a newbie and you just don't know what to do and you're just struggling, stay tuned. We got some value. Now, if you're a professional, you've been doing this 5-10 years, this video is probably not for you. But we're going to go over mindset. We're going to talk about focus. We're going to talk about breaking down some of my winning campaigns. We're going to talk numbers. Just want to go over just the building blocks of what I think that you need to be successful in online marketing, and specifically CPA and affiliate marketing. And I'm going to go over my philosophy on niche selection, traffic, as well as just conversions and what to expect. So stay tuned. You won't be disappointed, and I'll see you in a second. Let's go. Okay guys, welcome back. First thing I want to do is just show you guys just a few emails. I'm not going to go through all my emails, but I just did a little filter just to show you that these systems do work. Somebody accused me of not having any income proof, so I just want to show you guys, not that I have to impress you, I just want to impress upon you that if you do some of the things that I share, there's a lot of guys on here that are sharing valuable tips, but you got to take action and put them to use. With that being said, I'm just going to show you, Payoneer is basically a company. If you do max bounty and then, they pay you out the first time, you have to wait, after you make your first sale, you have to wait, I think 30 days or something like that. And then once you start making money, over $100, I believe it, or 50, I forgot what mine set to, 50 or 100, you actually get, your payout. So I'm just showing you, here's like it was $160. They took out $150. Just show you just a couple of them, just so you know that, here's a $227 worth of sales. They took out $150. It was actually $228, a net at $227. So I just want to show you that when you do the work, the results will follow. And I can go on and on and on and on, but I just want to show you that I do make money at doing this stuff, and I'm not here posting videos for my health. Also, I just sorted here. This was a ClickBank offer that I was sharing with you guys on Craigslist, and this is not everything, but I use ClickMagick, for example. ClickMagick, I use it for tracking, my conversions and things like that. So anytime I recommend, you having a tracking tool, anytime you're paying for traffic, whether it's Craigslist, whether you're doing ads, you want to track, and that way you understand. So just look, this is a site I built in front of you guys. You can go back through my videos in here, but I showed you this exact website I built, and it was generating, it was a $280 offer. This is actually inbox dollars, but you can see clearly sales come in. So just to the naysayers out there, the folks who want to troll the channel, the results do follow. I'm not making $1 million a day, $10,000 a day or anything like that, but I'm on my way. So I just wanted to show you guys that looking at 2019, you've been watching a lot of videos and you still haven't gotten the financial results that you thought you were going to get, and you're getting ready to go in 2020. You might be watching in 2020. So this is anybody who's going into CPA affiliate marketing. I'm trying to step back a little bit, give you guys just some numbers to chew on, and then give you assessment on how to approach, what you've done in the past and how we're going to move forward. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to do, I always like to do just some math. And so I just showed you an offer that paid out $2.80 per conversion. I showed you in my last video, I did a done for you campaign that pays $80 per sale basically. And essentially, when I look at my marketing, if I'm doing paid advertising, I operate on the principle of I want to make at least 50%. So, or I want to put one in and get two out. Look at it that way. So imagine, these are the offers that are paying, right? So if I want to make 280, then I want to maybe max out at roughly at $1.40 going in. This is talking about paid. We're talking about a paid strategy right now. If I want to go with $80 offer, ideally, I want to come in at 40. So basically, I'm doubling what's going in, and this is what I get out. That's kind of what I'm looking at. So whether you're putting $40 in, whether you're putting $140 in, you're still doubling. The only difference is scale. So imagine, if I wanted to get to, my goal is $100, right? I want to get $100. And okay, so if I have a $80 sale, it don't take many $80 sales to surpass $100. But look how many $2.80 sales I have to do to get to 100. So I've done some of this math just to save time. And so it would take me roughly 35.7 sales to get $100 at 280. And then at 80, it'll be 1.25. So 80 plus, was 80 plus 20, which is 20 is a quarter of 80. That's how I got 100. So that's the math behind that. And then you got to look at, okay, well, that sounds good and all, but it did cost me to generate that sale. How much did it cost me? Well, again, if you operate on the principle of times 2, then it cost me $50 to make $100. I'm just doubling everything. So what do I have to double, on this end to get to $100? So it's the same thing. I spent $50 to get $100. But the main thing is, it took me 1.25 tries to get my sale, and here it took 35.7 tries. And you might say, okay, well, it's still $50. Either one works. Yes and no. So when you think about the $2.80 method, most of the times those are CPA offers. It's like email sign up, survey, things like that. You can do that with Craigslist. If I can spell. So now we're getting into the traffic topic. So over here, you got the offer. So the offer will be a CPA offer. Someone has to put an email in, fill out a survey, whatever it might be, email, zip, or whatever you want to call it. And then I'm gonna post it on Craigslist, and then I'm gonna make $280 per sale. All right, so Craigslist is cool. But Craigslist, depending on where you post at, whatever city and state, and if it's very competitive, your ad might be on the first page for day, or if it's a slow moving page, it might be on there, 2 or 3 days before it drops off. Those are the games you got to play, and you got to constantly post that ad every day. Now, if I take this same offer, and now say I use Bing, which is now Microsoft advertising, and say I'm doing the same thing now, well, that ad is running every day. I can set my budget. I can, say how much I want to spend per day, and I can pretty much dictate how much traffic I'm going to get based on my ad copy and based on, the performance of my landing pages and stuff. And the same thing for Facebook. All right, and then we want to talk about some free stuff. We can talk about YouTube. And again, a lot of these courses I spent thousands of dollars on courses. You know, everybody in their course should talk about CPA marketing, traffic, how to get traffic to these offers. The offers are easy. I mean, you just basically do some funnel hacking. I've showed you how to do that in previous videos. You know, look at the offers, you know, load them up in a site. Uber suggests load them up into, you know, some of the sites where you can track the traffic. And you can see exactly what kind of keywords they're using. You can see how much traffic the website, Simple Web, that's what I was, Similar Web. Put in Similar Web. I gave you another site that I use as well. And you can see where the traffic's coming from. Pretty much funnel hack that and you're on your way. So, all right, so those are $2.80. Now imagine, and think about this at your job. What if you made $2.80 an hour? How many hours would it have to take? You know, think of it in that terms. How much time are you putting in, you know, from a free strategy, posting on Facebook groups, you know, posting online like that, where you can put some fuel behind it and go with like Bing and Facebook and different paid strategies. So that's how I would look at that. And then again, there's CPA, then there's sales. I can pretty much, you know, say price per sale. So maybe I got a higher ticket item, that $80 offer. Now you start getting into sales a little bit, more affiliate marketing type stuff. Only thing about the $80 offer now, you have to be better with your copy. It's no longer just pasting a link on a Facebook page and then thinking somebody's going to spend $80 on a product they just saw. When I think about Facebook marketing, you know, scroll your timeline. The number one tip with Facebook ads and stuff now is interrupt marketing. So when you're looking on your timeline, 9 times out of 10, you're not looking on Facebook to buy something. You know, you're going to go to Amazon, eBay, you're going to search on YouTube for a product review, stuff like that. So when it comes to Facebook, nobody's going to be wanting to be sold to. So you have to do some interrupt marketing. You have to be more creative as you go up in a higher ticket item. So that's the correlation I want to show you. Although it pays more, you have to be better with your copy to give the person more value. You know, when a lot of times if it's a low buying decision or somebody just got to submit a survey, you know, that's a low barrier to entry. It's easier to do that. You just have to pump that up and get more traffic. An $80 offer, you got to lead with value. You know, go back to my last video, go look at that campaign, and you'll see there's a really long video that plays before the person even presented with a buy button to even buy that particular tinnitus product. So you got to lead with value before you can get a higher sale. All right, so that's kind of why I wanted to explain that. And so now if you understand the philosophy, you know, starting with the lower barrier to entry, now you just have to master, you know, getting more traffic. But again, I like to try both because, you know, I can't dictate or tell you which way to go. But for me personally, this right here is paid off way more than these items here. So it's just a matter, can you afford to, you know, deal with initial testing of, you know, running ads and stuff? Can you handle, you know, spending $10, $20 a day to get that data to say, okay, yeah, these keywords work, these ads work. You may lose a little bit starting out, but you'll recover once you optimize. But only way you can optimize, you gotta have tracking. All right, so I know that was a mouthful. That's the math part of it. Now let's talk about skills. All right, let's talk about skills. 2019. All right, so by now you should be able to easily go to ClickBank. You should be able to go to Max Bounty if you have an account, or you should be able to go to AdWork Media. I'm writing a little sloppy and fast, but you should be able to pick out a niche. So you should be able to right now identify a product. You should be able to research that product. And promote that product. You should be able to at least do that. Now in the promotion part, I'll go into that in here. So I would say promotion. So I would say that's the traffic piece of it. Again, we talked about free strategies, Facebook, YouTube. And I got to pause for a second. So, you know, some of you guys, I look at your YouTube channels and, you know, someone was saying like, well, I looked at your course, but I saw value, but I didn't get everything I needed to get out of it. And so then when I go to look at the course and see what people have done, you know, I noticed that, you know, you might have only completed 10% of the course. And so if I look at some of you guys' YouTube channels, if you have one, you know, you got views, you might have 5 videos on there, and each video might have 1 or 2 views or 4 views. That's not going to cut it. So if you're in the make money online niche, this is one of the toughest niches to be in if you're trying to, you know, promote to other people how to make money online. Why? It's so competitive. And 2, you got to know how to play the game. So, you know, if I look at your channel, you got like 4 reviews on a video, and you've got 5 or 10 videos up, then clearly something is wrong. And what it boils down to is training. You know, I teach in my course how to do a proper thumbnail, how to do the keyword research. Those are the top 2 things. If you don't have the right headline, you don't have the right thumbnail, and then thirdly, if you don't have the right tags to even for people to find your video, it's going to be definitely a challenge for you. It's going to be uphill. So if right now, if you are in an online niche of trying to make money online, that's probably the #1 reason why you're struggling right now. So what's the solution? There's so many other niches you can be in. I mean, there's the health stuff, the CBD, there's plant-based diets and stuff right now. That's really huge right now. I'm working on a Kindle product right now, with some plant-based products and stuff like that. So there's so many other niches that you can get to that still have a lot of traffic, and you're not promoting to someone else to, you know, buy this product because it's going to help them in their business. So many people are skeptical of guys online promoting things, and it takes 2 or 3 times or 10 times as much effort to build a trust to even have someone to listen to you. So if you're struggling in this make money online niche, flip that thing and get into another niche. You're still going to use the same techniques. You still have to understand how to pick a niche product. So go on ClickBank, pick out a health product. You know, it don't have to be a make money online course out on ClickBank. You know, there's the high ticket traffic course and all that, high ticket affiliate course. But just pick, you know, some niches on there that are still evergreen. Health, wealth, fitness, travel, all those things work. Just stay out of that make money online, and you'll see an improvement there. And then the second piece of it, the traffic. Now, if you're doing YouTube videos on health things, you could be doing product reviews of health items. You could be pulling in studies, looking up FDA. Go to Google Trends. You can look on there to see what the trend is for that particular niche. I'm just, you know, randomly just sharing what I would do. But that's basically where you can do free strategies. You know, join some groups on not make money online niche, but join some groups on, you know, CBD or hemp oil treatments or whatever it may be, and add some value. Now you can start boosting up your YouTube channel, getting some traffic on your videos, and your products are going to grow. And then you can promote these products in your links that way. All right, so you got to know a niche, you got to know how to promote, and then you got to understand the data. These are the 3 things to making the money online. If you can understand if you can understand these 3 concepts, you can optimize any campaign. You'll be able to promote it, any traffic, whether it's paid or free, and then ultimately you're going to make money. All right, so let's continue in the same vein of skills. So when I look at online marketing, I look at a lot of things. So one, you have to, if you're good with video, whether it's editing, recording, it could be graphics. So YouTube channels, you gotta be able to do thumbnails. I've showed you endless videos on how to do thumbnails, either Canva, Photoshop, how to make it stand out. I showed you how to copy other YouTube channel thumbnails and reverse engineer it. You gotta understand landing pages. So if all you can do right now is just buy a system and then just copy a link and share that system, you're selling yourself short. I mean, I like those done for you systems, but you don't truly learn the essence of how to build these pages and different things. And now you can say, oh, well, I don't care, I can go on Fiverr, I can go on Upwork and hire somebody. Well, if you have the budget to do that, then you should have the budget to do paid advertising and the whole gamut. But if you don't, you got to learn these skills, how to do landing pages. I've showed you how to do it in Wix. I've showed you Weebly, and you can do it in WordPress. There's other sites out there, ClickFunnels. I don't use ClickFunnels, but there's other tools out there, lead pages, tons of them. But you got to be able to build these basic websites for a person to be able to get to your offer before they actually click on the affiliate offer. You got to have some of these, we call them bridge pages or landing pages, depending on how it is in your funnel. So that's basically websites as well. It all goes hand in hand. You got to know how to do a Facebook page. So if you don't know how to do these things, you want to take a moment before you buy another course. Just start testing these things out. You need a Facebook page because if you're going to do Facebook ads, you need a page that's going to host that ad. So you got to have that, and you got to know how to have a business center too in Facebook. Okay, at some point, learning how to do ads. Bing, Facebook, AdWords. Learn some of these things. And then lastly, email marketing. If you want to build your own ecosystem, I always say Facebook and YouTube, TikTok, all these platforms can go away tomorrow and you don't own your asset. And the asset is basically your audience. So if you don't own your audience in your own database, you could lose out. So have an email list where you could reach back out to your followers, your clients, in lieu of all these other platforms is very important. I know I listed a lot of stuff here. I'm not here to overwhelm you, but you have to be able to do some of these basic things in order to be successful in online business. You got to learn these. At some point you can outsource everything, but you need to know some of these basic elements. Where I would start is learn how to do these basic landing pages. I think that even as long as I've been doing it, the most challenging thing for me is really is the tracking piece of it, making sure the tracking software is working properly, because you're going to click a link in an ad and then you have to make sure that that link is tracked from when a person clicked to all the way to the sale. Now it's not super hard, but it's not easy. And so once you get it all set up and tested out, it works flawlessly. And then you can optimize. You feel better about putting your time, your energy, your money into something because you can see the results through the data. So that's all I want to get to with that. Okay, all right, so now that we did a skills assessment, what are our next steps? You know, what do we want to accomplish in 2020? We know we want to, you know, beef up our skills. The next thing is like, where should I start? Okay, I'm new in 2020. I'm starting all over, like I never done this stuff before. I would do an inventory of, excuse my handwriting, an inventory of products I currently use. For example, I have a company called Banks Media, and basically I've been designing websites forever. And so when it comes to like doing landing pages and stuff, that I could do that stuff in my sleep because I've done it so long and building web pages. But I can't just build websites and make a full-time income off of that, because it's just a one and done situation unless you bake in, you know, ongoing maintenance and things like that. So one thing you can do, and you see a lot of people promoting ClickFunnels because it's an affiliate product. So I want to show you how this works. So for example, if I build a website, I'm going to get paid one time on that website, right? But now what if I join an affiliate program for the company that, you know, my client is buying it from? So I'll use Wix as an example. Wix has an affiliate program, and the numbers vary, but I will use $100. Just like I showed you before, you can sell, you know, you can do CPA offers, you know, 280 times, what was that number, 35 sales to get to $100, or I could do the $80 product and do 1 1/4 sales to get to $100, or I could build a website and have my client would actually sign up for Wix through my affiliate link. So now I make the money on the website plus the $100 for the affiliate. So that's another way to increase your income. And then add the domain name to that. So if they buy a domain name through, say, Namecheap, hope you're getting this, I'm giving you all these companies. Buy a domain name through Namecheap, and then I get another commission on top of that. So I just turn this service into a service plus these 2 additional affiliate offers. All right. And if, say, you don't use Wix, okay, you use Bluehost. Bluehost have affiliate with them. So if I build a website in WordPress, I will have the person use my hosting, and I think it's $65, something like that. I think it's 60 or 65, 80. I'll make that every year. I think it's every year. Every time I refer a person on web hosting, plus the fee of building a website, plus if there's any templates, they want a specialized template, ThemeForest or wherever it may be. If I use ThemeForest, I'm getting another commission. So that's the value of affiliate marketing, but it takes to having those skills. If you scroll back this video, we just got finished talking about skills. If you can develop 1 or 2 or maybe 3 digital skills, that whether it's building websites, doing some graphics work, those skills are not only for that one-time gig, but it's going to carry you through this business of making money online, and it gets better. Let's keep going. All right, we're going to continue in the same vein, methods 2020. So maybe you like you learn another skill with video. So now you could either edit videos for other people. You know, they might be a vlogger and they want to send you all the videos, you stitch them all together. You know, I do Fiverr just to get new clients. You can do a YouTube channel. And in this same vein, whatever your niche is going to be, you do videos, edit your own videos. You can do software reviews on the best software to use to edit videos. You know, yeah, software. You can talk about how to do cuts and different editing techniques. There's a lot of things you can do here to drive traffic. And now you can roll in some of those ClickBank products. You know, you can find a product that's related to video editing, find a product that's in your health niche. You're creating video reviews. Again, provide value. And then close with call to action. And that's basically click the link below. All right. So that's another avenue you can go after. So the other skill will be social media. You know, I can go on Craigslist right now. There are a lot of companies looking for people to manage their social media. They don't want to pay a big agency, but they will hire somebody as an intern or hire somebody as a freelancer and to manage their social media. So if you're good with Facebook, Instagram, you know, I talked about TikTok now. You got Snapchat. A lot of companies are not really maximizing YouTube, but you can take them same skills. Now that you have a YouTube channel, you can say, hey, I've got a YouTube channel, I promote videos, check out my work. So it acts as your body of work, it acts as your portfolio. So you're not doing it just for your health. All these things go hand in hand, and that's why I keep stressing the fact of, you know, beefing up your skills in graphics work, beef up your skills in doing these basic web pages. And if you don't have to be a master coder and, you know, all that different stuff, but you got to know enough to generate some nice looking pages. And then from there, these skills just keep building upon another, just keep building and building. Now we start shifting. What you're going to see, and we're going to talk about the next step, is their overall business strategy we want to go into. But you got to crawl before you walk. But these are all different areas that you can help companies promote. You can start out just doing a post, you know, 5 or 10 posts a week for them, just basic stuff. You're building your skills, you're building a resume, you're building rapport. As you increase your skills in different topics, you say, hey, I also learn how to do IG, I know how to do TikTok. You know, will you be interested in that? You can go on Fiverr and see what kind of gigs, you know, people are looking for, and start building a name for yourself. I like Fiverr. That's a really good way to sharpen your skills, because a lot of times the people that are really doing it are super busy. And somebody might want something really, really quick. So if you can provide that product, that result quickly without a person having to wait, you know, 3-4 days, you will definitely get some offers on Fiverr. So highly recommend you sign up for that. All right, so the last thing, thanks for hanging with me so far. I know we 30 some minutes in. Ultimate plan. When I look at my journey, I told you early on, I started out way back in the day, you know, when we were just doing basic HTML. We had software called Front Page, Microsoft's product. There was Dreamweaver. I started out doing websites. Oh my gosh, they were atrocious when I look at them now. You know, the graphics and stuff, we had Flash and everything you could blink and animate, you really thought you were doing it. But over time, you know, doing websites, websites also help you learn how to do graphics. And then as things improved, you know, the file structures got better and compression is better. So then you started adding video to websites. And so those are kind of the focus areas for myself when it came to the digital space. You know, I had the skills to do all these things, but then I was missing one thing. I was missing how to drive traffic. So these are the skills, and then now you start getting into the marketing and advertising piece of it. And that's when we start talking about terms like copy. And what is copy? That's basically, you know, sales. I'll say sales lingo to entice a person to want to know more, get them to take an action, and ultimately you want to make them, you know, get the person to a buying decision if it's the right product for them. You know, within copy, it's all about psychology and stuff. Headlines, you know, curiosity, and then learning how to write ads. All these things go hand in hand. And then some of the technical parts about it is just your tracking. So those are some of the skills you got to have. Now imagine adding those skills together. Now you're becoming a full-blown digital marketer. And I don't care what business you're in, if you have these skills, you should be able to go in any niche and become successful. As long as you're in something that's not like highly regulated, where you can't, you know, promote certain things. It's got to be legal. But once you can do all these things and understand how to drive traffic, and you understand the copy and understand, you know, what it takes to, why people buy things and where they buy them, the sky's the limit. So now you're a digital marketer. So you can do CPA offers, which we talked about. You know, some of them are $1. I don't mess with anything that low, but $1 on up. Affiliate offers. Most of them, I don't know, just say 5 to, if you want to go to high ticket, 5 to 1,000 and even higher. So now you're doing CPA affiliate. You have these skills now. Now you see a lot of people talking about becoming agencies. So now you can do these things for other people. So you're providing done for you solutions where you can handle anybody's social media, you can handle anybody's advertising. You know, we talk about agency, we talk about lead generation. Companies want to be able to say, okay, I'm going to give you X amount of dollars a month, whether it's $1,500, $2,500 a month. I want you to give me 30 leads a month, highly targeted leads, and we're going to close them and increase our bottom line. And then the last piece of it is you say, okay, I like the agency thing, but I also like to give back. So I want to be a coach. So now, you know, you could do coaching programs based on the body of work. You can be, you know, you can do courses. So this is kind of the evolution or the progression from, again, these basic skills, and this is where you can take this thing. So really, I'm gonna challenge you. I'm gonna stop here. Yay! It's just reassess 2019. The year is not over yet. See what you made your mistakes, where you had some wins, and just put a plan together for 2020. And if you're watching this 2020, welcome to the channel. If you haven't joined the channel yet, like, share, subscribe. I'm here to help you. Tons of information in this video. If you need additional support, I have links to my trainings and all the stuff I talked about in this video description. Here to help you guys. Just give a couple shout outs. Man, I can't believe it. We're up at 882 right now as we record this video. So this has really been a good year, but it took me personally taking action and getting serious about, what I'm doing. I was all over the place, but I just decided to get more focused on what I'm doing. And these videos help me get better, and I'll hopefully help you guys get better as well. And I see from the comments, master the mindset, Migs, thanks for thanks for the advice. Justin Hilgard, was asking about a tool that I was using. So just, cool video, Rudy. Thanks for the insight. I'm here to help you guys, man. That's what it's all about. Awesome. So this is Elias Freeman. Awesome. Great content. So if I missed you guys, charge it to my head, not my heart. I wish you guys the best in 2020. This video is long enough, so you guys have a great day, and I'll see you at the top. Peace. Hold up, wait 1 minute. You stayed till the end. I appreciate you. Thanks for subscribing, and YouTube is recommending you watch one of these 2 videos here. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in another episode. Peace.